what was the way people reacted?
How did you feel about the reaction to it?
Uh, I'm not too sure. I mean, I was watching college football, I think, at the time. My dad was surprised, and I think that's how I kind of found out. I went back home after our Saturday practice. Was watching the Miami and Florida game, and my dad ended up bringing it up. And that was it. I didn't really think anything of it.
You're a guy that has kind of had to come back from injuries, even just your time here. How mentally dragging can that be to kind of, even your hand a year ago, that breaking it and then breaking it again?
Yeah, it can be hard, in the spring I dealt with my hand, and then, towards the ending of the season I dealt with my leg. It gets hard. Especially because you're towards the ending of the season, you're already mentally kind of beat up, mentally drained. Not so much physically, but then it got to that point, even with my knee. I think it's what I'm able to do now, with moving forward, just taking care of my body, being able to get in the weight room this time. I wasn't able to do as much last year in the weight room within the summer training, only because of my hand was still healing. And so I've had the opportunity to kind of get better with that within the weight room, as well as, body composition. So I've been good with that.
As a route runner, how good is Jerry Jeudy?
You said how good am I? I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good at route running. Kidding. Jerry Jeudy's really good. I don't know how to explain more, with Jerry or any of the other guys. They're just really good. Those guys make me look good, and so, as long as Jerry gets open, I don't care what he does to the defender. I'll do my best to get him the ball. As long as we score touchdowns, we'll be fine.
But from the timing perspective, it seems like he's able to kind of set things up and get to the right spot, so you can throw a guy open.
Well, yeah, I think that's what all these practices have been for. And then aside from that, me and Jerry, a good amount of times, we come up here by ourselves, just working on not only timing, but just working on the route tree. If he hasn't ran a route he felt comfortable doing, we do it again, on our own spare time. So that's how it kind of correlates.
Opening up to the season in Atlanta, how comfortable is this team playing in Atlanta?
Oh, we've been there a lot, So for my class, this would probably be our third time playing in Atlanta. It helps because we know, where the game clock's going to be, shot clock. Where a lot of things are going to be, and so I think it helps, tremendously. And then, knowing what kind of field turf we're playing on as well. It's not normal field turf. If you ask me, it's a little different, but.
What does that stadium mean to you? Because you've had some really good moments there and some not so good moments there.
Well, football is just like life. That's just how it is, and you're going to have goods, you're going to have bads, but this is an opportunity for me, I guess, to learn from both the good and the bad, kind of bring them together, and move forward from it, So I'm hoping that this Saturday won't end up like, the SEC championship game. Hopefully it'll be better.
What's different about the turf? You said it was different.
To me personally, I feel like it's rough. Turf is pretty hard. Like turf we have in here, we just renovated our indoor. It's a lot softer, I guess, almost bouncy. But yeah, the turf over there, that's almost like concrete.
I play there so often, is the mystique of playing in an NFL stadium, is that kind of lost at this point, or do you still kind of enjoy that, knowing that you're playing somewhere, where professionals play?
Well, yeah, I still feel like I'm in college, and which I am, but yeah, when you play in an atmosphere that professionals have played in, that's something I've dreamed of as a kid, going to the NFL, but being able to play, in an atmosphere like that, it's awesome. It's almost close to my dream, so.
You're the first team holder on the depth chart we just got. What goes into that role, and how much time do you spend on that?
Yeah, I spend more time, practicing my holding, more than I actually do my throwing. Holding is actually like a really, really hard thing. I literally think that's the hardest thing I've ever had to do. Like, holding is really hard. Like, to match, like with the center, put the ball down and the laces are facing forward, that's not an easy task. Now, if it's in the back and you got to rotate it, sometimes you rotate it and the ball slips off your finger that's holding it. I mean, it's hard, especially like I think of a situation where, let's say it's 6-6 and it's the fourth quarter and I got to go out there to hold and we got to go and kick a field goal and it's 2 seconds left. I'm thinking if I catch the ball and it's not matched and I got to spin it and it goes off my fingers, that's going to be, my fault. So, like, I've been working on that a good amount. So I think, to answer your question, why I am the starting holder, that's probably the reason, is because I catch the ball all the time as a quarterback. And they trust me, so thank you.
How important is the laces? The laces.
Oh, that's very important. To me, I think it's very important. I don't know to the kicker. I don't really, ask them, if the laces are important or not. I just know, you got to tilt it towards my side a little. But, yeah, it was really hard getting this job. And, I just like to thank everyone who's been supporting me throughout this whole process, with trying to get the holding position. And, just thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. It was hard, but, we made it through, guys.
You ever seen Ace Ventura?
Thanks, too.